Okay. All right. We are. Welcome. This is the sort of this is I see I can't even get the words out. This is the coaching certification boot camp call. You have to bear with me. I'm a little bit coming down from the weekend, but anyways, um, I'm gonna go off topic tonight just because I was thinking about a little tidbit that we talked about at the end of the certification call just a moment ago, and May gave a few bits of wisdom, and I think this is something that you have to really consider as you move forward with your coaching practice and with what you're doing. And she said, you know, as you're stepping out, and sometimes it's the hardest thing to step out to do something new. It can be intimidating, it can be scary, but really, we did not go live.
It says live.
I can't tell if it is or not. I'm afraid I got a button that says post publicly.
It's the live button.
I know it's on. I'm not sure. Well, I'm going to keep going. Anyways, all right. So, what is that? Oh. Okay. Dana, I'm sorry.
Am I supposed to be on this call? I'm like totally confused. I'm so confused.
Yes, you are supposed to be on this call, but when your profile came up, they came up with a cartoon character. It's coming up.
It's probably Eric's. Eric has a Google thing and that keeps going in on mine. I don't know. Was it like a
It's Wonder something. Wonder.
Yeah, it's my 12-year-old's. I don't know why that's happening. I'm so confused. You're gonna have to help me later with this stuff. I'm so illiterate with this stuff. It's terrible. Am I like good now, or can you still see the character?
I can see you. I can see. Okay. Oh my goodness. Well, first of all, I want to welcome Dana to the certification. I can't call him. Can you tell that I'm a little exhausted? Anyway, I want to welcome Dana to the certification. Dana started out with us. She started out coaching with me in the 90-day transformation program, and she kind of has had an epiphany over the last couple of months, and I've been sort of nudging at her for the longest time. Say, come on. She finally made her decision and said, "I'm totally on board. I'm coming with you." And I have to commend you for she stepped out of her comfort zone and she came to the event this weekend, knowing no one except for me, and I was rather busy at the event, but she hooked up. I'm not sure if it's a good thing, but she hooked up with Michelle and Sally all weekend, and they corrupted her a little bit, but I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
Looking forward to your journey through certifications. That'll be amazing. But what I was saying, and I hope we're live. I don't know if we're live or not, but anyways, I just sometimes May gives us little tidbits at the end of the coach's call that I just want to carry over into the certification boot camp because I think they're important and I think they resonate and they reign true, and it's things that you need to keep in mind as you're moving forward to this next step with you. But she was talking about the fact that she was assigned to be the MC for the weekend event, and she really thought that Drew would step up into it, and so she said she was putting it off because she was just figured he would step up, and so she wrote her opening speech the morning of the event, and she said it was probably the best thing that she ever did. It was intimidating, but it was the best thing she ever did. And several months ago, I was basically requested to share my transformation story at the event. And that was a big step for me. That was a big step forward for me to actually share my story. I've shared tidbits here and there, but I have not shared my whole story with most people. So I, too, struggled with this. I kept meaning to, and several times I sat down with my package of note cards and thought, okay, you know what, write this out, do this, and nothing came. Nothing came. My mind was just blank. Absolutely blank. And I just really couldn't go with it. And I even sat. It's not that I procrastinated. I just couldn't get anything to come out. And Jane, who is so close to finishing her certification, joined us from the UK. She and I sat on Friday night on the patio at the coach's dinner, which was amazing. Everybody thought I was falling asleep. I was not falling asleep. I was focusing in. She was doing an exercise with me. I was not snoozing. I did not have alcohol. I was fine. I was focusing in on what I needed to do. She did an exercise with me, and I would really love at some point to do this with everybody. But it was a feelings tree, and she did it with me, and it brought a lot of clarity to me about why I do this, why I'm here, and how passionate I am about being here and working with all of you. And then she did a mini workshop with everybody that was there, and Dana got to participate in that little mini workshop. And there were some great breakthroughs this weekend. And I'm excited because some of our coaches who've been inactive for a little while are geared up and ready to come back. Linda Fritsch being one of them. I'm so excited. She also told me she was nervous to come, and she had thought about not coming at times, and she joined us for the weekend, and she's fired up. I love that. I love that, and I want that for each and every one of you, no matter where you're at, whether you're in the process of certification, whether you're already certified. I want that for each one of you. And the key piece that I learned, they got me all wired up with the microphone and everything on Sunday, and standing there before we went on, and I said to May, I said, just give me one word of May wisdom. She said, I don't know. And I said, she said, just be you, just be Jill. And so I got up on stage, and I had my notebook and my cards that I'd written things down on, and I stepped on the stage, and something just like that, a switch flipped, and like that. See, now I'm not getting emotional. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to get emotional. Something just flipped, and it just flowed. It flowed out of me. It absolutely just flowed out of me, and I spoke, and I was fired up, and I loved doing what I'm doing, and it is that passion and that feeling that I am taking and moving forward with to give all of you in videos, in posts, in whatever I need to do for you, because it was that piece and that moment that truly brought forth my passion for what I get to do with all of you. And that was an amazing, amazing journey. And I'm glad that Mike was there to videotape it for me, because I am going to share that with each of you, because I want you to see what's possible for you. And it's funny, because part of my speech I said, I started out as a humble little client in the Juicing Animals website, and never in my wildest dreams did I imagine that I'd be hosting all the calls that I'm doing. And it's happened, and it's hard work. I work hard. I work a lot of hours. I put in a lot. I worked exhaustively the last 5 days, but every bit of it was worth it. Every hug, every tear, everything was absolutely worth it. And I want to help each of you find that in your lives, and with all of this, and lift you up to whatever we need to do to get you there, and it's possible. It's possible. So when you do what you do with all of this, when you're getting into your coaching, when you're unsure about what to do with recruiting clients or making posts or making videos or whatever piece of it is, stop and pause. Remember why you came to do this in the first place. Let that feeling come into your heart and just let it out. Let it out, because that's exactly why you're here. Exactly why you're here. And you're here for a reason. And that was one thing Drew said. He said nobody was here, or nobody was there over the weekend by mistake. Everyone who was there was supposed to be there. And Penny, I know that it was difficult for you not to be there, but when I just looked and saw what you did and created for us, I'm so impressed.
Thank you.
So impressed. And I know what your purpose was this weekend.
It's true.
I know exactly what your purpose was this weekend. So as difficult as, and everything that happens for a reason, so I'm thrilled.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And whatever I can do to help help you guys move forward to what's next for you, let's do it. Let's figure it out. Let's do it. You are my passion, each and every one of them. You are my passion. So, as Drew always says, we're in this together, and we are in this together. So, it's pretty amazing. So, any questions, comments, anything you want to talk about? Dan, I know your head is probably swimming because this is your first call, and you're probably like, oh my God, where do I belong?
I just want to say that I think that you're all amazing, and I'm really sorry that I didn't get to come there this weekend. And Dana, these women are amazing.
Cindy,
yeah, I found a lot of.
Yeah, and Cindy, you were there in spirit with us. You're totally there in spirit with us, and we're thrilled. We're thrilled, and I know what your goals are, and I know Penny's been working with you to push you towards those. We're gonna make that happen.
Yeah, she's pretty amazing too. Thank you so much for all your help. I appreciate it all. And yes, it's been a struggle for me, but I'm working through my struggles, and hopefully we'll get to where I need to be eventually.
Well, you'll get there. You're doing great. She's doing great work.
Yes, and no more eventually. You will get there. You will get there. So reframe that. Rewrite your story.
Yes, I will get there.
Yeah. Go ahead, Dana. I know you're going to say something. Sorry for cutting off.
No. I forgot what I was saying. That's okay. If I come back with it, I'll say something. I think I was just going to thank Cindy for saying that, and I know what I was going to say. I was going to say that I luckily had the opportunity to meet several of the women this weekend, and everybody was just so inviting, and I was like so nervous to go by myself, and by the end of Sunday I felt like I had some new friends, which was really awesome. Yeah, it was really great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was exciting, and I look forward to more events. I look forward to the day of, and I have to put it on my vision board, of every coach being together. Imagine what that would be like. So 13 was not enough. I need more of you. Coach, not enough. It was pretty great to sit around a table on Friday night with certified coaches and those in certification and everyone who joined us, and to hear everybody's stories and where they were from, and just getting to know people was pretty incredible. And you are all here for a purpose. There are no flukes and mistakes. You are here because you're supposed to be here. And I'm really excited. We had 5 more people decide to be coaches over the weekend. And I'm really excited for that and where we're going to go with that. So there's lots of great things coming. I'm going to be putting more resources into Slack for people. I'm going to put as much resources from the weekend as I can in there so I can share those with you. And we'll go from there. So anything else? Otherwise, we're going to wrap up for tonight. It's been a long weekend.
Sure. I'm good. Thank you for all your time, and yeah, I'll look forward to next week.
Excellent. Excellent.
Oh wait,
And
there is no call next week.
there's no call. No, there's no calls next week. I forgot Monday's the holiday, so I canceled all the calls for Monday, so it'll be the week after.
Okay.
It'll be the week after. Sorry, I'm not looking into calendar. So yeah, next week is 4th of July, and I want you all to take that time and spend it with your families. That's important too. Balance is important in all of this, and we need to all find that balance in our lives. So, but we'll make sure we get lots of stuff. As much as I can share with you guys from this weekend, I will be sharing with you. So. All right, then we'll wrap up, and I'll see you in 2 weeks. That's so hard to say, but I'll see you in 2 weeks. Not that you won't see me in Slack, because I'll be in Slack. And yes, make sure that you do try and log back into the membership site. I did get the message that it is up and running again. Make sure you clear your cache and cookies, but it is up and running again. So, and as soon as we have an update on when the new site will be live, we will let you know.
What is the new site? What do you mean the new site? Are we moving from where we're at now to somewhere else?
No, it'll be the same. It'll be the same login essentially. The login might be slightly different when we go live. I have to find out because right now we're under a beta. I mean, I don't know if you recall, but initially back when we opened this membership site, we said it was a beta test site. If you recall, that's why you're logging into FitLife member beta. So eventually it will just be FitLife membership probably. So we had an IT guy who was building the site that you see now, and that didn't come to completion the way we wanted it to. So we have a new team working on it, and they are building us a beautiful, beautiful site. Penny's been in there working. Adding content in there and getting all our courses and getting the certification in there, but it's a beautiful site. It's going to be much easier to navigate. Some things will look similar. It will have a similar feel, but it's going to be better.
Okay, good.
Would you say, is that your take on it, Penny, would you say?
Yeah, it's going to be, it's easy to use, it's user-friendly, but it just looks better. It has a more professional look, let me say that.
Yeah. It has a prettier, friendlier feel.
It does. Yeah, it's warmer. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. The other thing that I want to also cue you guys into, I'll be posting the link. We have the influencer resources that May posted, but I'll be posting that link again. Also pay attention because there's going to be some great video content coming out from this weekend. So pay attention to that as much as you can. Soak that in, take in all of that and soak that up because it's good for you. We had some great video content, and I will tell you I'm really excited. We had a professional videographer who was there, and some of the coaches got to meet with him on Friday. And we got to shoot our testimonials, but it wasn't what you would classify as a testimonial. Otto is from Australia, and he got deep with everybody. He got really deep, so it's going to be exciting to see it. We got to see a preview of some of it towards the end. Did you stay for that, Dana? Were you there when Paula's video came on?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With it had Paula and two other people, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
So
that was really good.
it was amazing content. So there'll be more coming out like that. And I encourage you. Um, it's exciting. When I look at the content that came out of this weekend, it was really exciting. So stay tuned because there's some great stuff coming. Great stuff. So
Look forward to seeing it.
good. All right. With that, we're going to wrap up, and I will see you guys in 2 weeks. And if you need anything in the meantime, I'll be inside Slack. So just post in Slack to me. So all right.
Good night, ladies.
Good night.
Bye.
Love you guys.
Good
Mwah.
night.
Good night.
Take care.
I don't know what's.
You're still alive.
Oh shoot! I bet we didn't record any of that.